When the apostle says, in all of these circumstances, I've learned how in prosperity to rejoice in the Lord. And I've learned in great suffering to rejoice in the Lord. Consistency in his life. Again, if your sights are fixed on a particular style of living and you cannot seem to ever achieve it, then understand the dissatisfaction that will exist, or the lack of contentment that will be in your circumstances, because you're always wanting something else. You're always wanting what's always just out of your grasp. Not satisfied in the Lord, because you're seeking your satisfaction in the things of the world. Perhaps of the two, of prosperity or in suffering or in poverty, perhaps of the two, the greater difficulty is in the prosperity. We know the Old Testament even shows us and speaks of this, that as the psalmist prays, oh dear God, keep me from poverty, that I not suffer and that I not starve, and that in my poverty I curse you, because I do not find relief from my suffering. And the psalmist also says, at the same breath that I pray that you help me not to curse you in a moment of great despondency, that you also help me in this position of prosperity, that I ever forget you, that I ever get to the place where I think I don't need you. Those two great extremes are great dangerous places for anyone to get, because there our hope is either on the brink of being lost completely on God, because look around me, I have no need of God. I have no need of anything. I do whatever I want to do, whenever I want to do it, and I do not need God at all. I would say, I don't know that there's a dollar figure you can place upon that thing, because it's such a fluid condition between all mankind. But I would say to you, pray the same way. Pray that you never get to a place. If you ever think in your mind, if only I could get a raise there at the workplace. Then I could finally be in a position where I have a little bit of breathing room. The greatest danger in God blessing in that way is that you not receive it as a blessing from the Lord, and you not find satisfaction in the Lord, and you eventually forget God altogether. And then that other extreme of that place of great poverty, where in that place you're never able to get up, you're never able to get out, you're never able to get a leg up, you're never able to get advanced, you're always having to be calling the bill collectors, and you're at risk there. So understand this. I don't think that there's necessarily a dollar figure set upon that thing. I've met plenty of people who have plenty of resources that seem to be saying the same thing as someone who is in, by equivalative purposes, in great poverty. They're cursing God because they can never get out. They can never get up. The apostle says, my satisfaction will not be found and met in those places, in prosperity or in poverty. My satisfaction is not found somewhere in the middle of that financial equation. My satisfaction is in Christ.